Payne here. It is Monday, yes, 10 o'clock at night. And how did my day go? Well, went pretty good. I think I ate about 1,500 calories, but I also did a 95-minute run. So I ran 15 kilometers today. Did it at, I think I got out the door at 5. So it's one of those things that I was supposed to do it yesterday, my long run, and I didn't. It was too cold, and I was just becoming a wuss. And I was like, and I worked most of the day, about 5 hours yesterday, and no excuse, but just didn't feel it. And then I thought, you know what? I worked out on Sunday or Saturday. I did a bike and a run, and Sunday my legs were feeling a little sore, which I should run, because that's how you build up muscle, and I do have a half Ironman in August. So instead I postponed it, and today it was like, dude, you have to get out the door. You cannot miss today. So I did, and it was an awesome run. 95 minutes, went pretty quick. Actually, the last number of workouts for me have been going pretty quick. Yeah. And actually, when you think about it, an hour and 35 minutes isn't that long. It's like watching a movie, short movie. Like I say, food-wise, I did well today. Again, coming off a weekend. Tonight, I'll probably sweat the bed if history from last week and the week before my body's going to be detoxing. And I'm sure I'll be getting up and going to the washroom all night long, because I weighed in today at 208.6, which, 4 days ago I was like, or 5 days ago I was like 200. So just retaining the water. Definitely my hair, it's going to be interesting. It's getting longer and longer, and I don't think we're going to have any hair salons open for another month. So who knows? Maybe I'll grow a mullet. And I had a mullet at one time. How long ago was that? It's like 40 years ago. I was rocking the mullet, man. So that's it for today. Made it through the day, and now I'm going to watch the Jet game, and maybe I'll have one beer. Who knows? Probably shouldn't. But yeah, good day all around. All right, Monday workout done, Monday diet done. My hair's getting long. It's actually, I noticed it was getting a bit of a swoop. I haven't had a swoop since high school. And that's when I actually had hair. So anyway, what to report? Did okay on the food today. End of the day, after dinner, I had an ice cream cone. Part of the reason I do that was I needed to sleep. I hadn't worked out yet. Right now it's 10:15 at night, and I just finished an hour and a half on the bike, so it eats up the evening. But getting back to the ice cream cone, I did it for a couple of reasons. One is I find that I needed to sleep. If I have a power nap, I can get up and I can work out. And so when I have a little bit of sugar, it tends to put me into a sugar coma. So that was one of the reasons that I did it. And then the other is there's the guilt factor, where you've had an ice cream and you go, look, I got to burn that sucker off. And then the byproduct was I had a 90-minute bike ride scheduled that I did tonight. With 10 minutes left, I can feel my stomach gurgling, grumbling, and I I'm like, oh, I know I'm gonna have to head to the washroom. And the ice cream, I ended up having to get off the bike for the last 10 minutes before I can get back on. And the ice cream combined with whatever acted like a laxative. And yeah, I had to have a laxative download. So the upside is tomorrow. That should help my weight. Every cloud has a silver lining. And I didn't want to do the bike ride. And I did it anyway, because I know I have to, and I just didn't want to have that guilt of not doing it. So yesterday I did a hour and 35-minute run. Today it's an hour and 30 on the bike. Tomorrow will be a run, and just want to keep that up and try to get the weight down. And yeah, so there we go. Tuesday in the record books. Okay, well, I did something I haven't done in a long time. I got out and I did a run this morning, and I felt like an athlete, and I'll tell you why. The coach had me work on my cadence, my running cadence, and basically it means moving your feet faster and keeping the heart rate down. So I ended up keeping it under 129, but I had to walk 36 times. But I was going fast, and it's actually interesting in that I went faster than I normally run by about, 10 seconds per kilometer, but I walked 36 times. Weight-wise, woke up this morning 202.8, which, to put in perspective, a couple days ago I was 6 pounds heavier. So I've lost a lot of that water and stuff that I gained from the weekend of the debauchery that I normally put myself through. And food-wise, yesterday's was good, and today, so far, it's good. Heading into dinner with 1,300 calories under my belt so far. I've got to tell you, going running in the morning, first time I've done it in a long time. When I got back, I was a little bit tired, but I'll tell you what, it felt good. I felt like an athlete. I haven't worked on my cadence for about 10 years, and I almost mailed it in and just said, I'm just going to go for a run. And then I thought, dude, you got this half Ironman. Don't be a wuss. Do your workout. Be a man. Anyway, let's see how it goes for the rest of the night. Got the workout done. Now I just have to finish the day off strong and not overeat. Well, it is Thursday. Good news, woke up today at 202.2, so not bad, jumping from 208.8 on Monday morning, so that's good. But now I'm heading into the weekend, and that's my debauchery time, so hopefully I can maintain. As you can see, I'm driving today. It's been kind of busy and I haven't been getting out of the house. I think the last time I got out of the house was yesterday for my run, which was really good. Kind of felt like an athlete, as I mentioned before. And now I just want to get out of the house. I do have a ride on my bike later tonight, so that should be good. Training's starting to go well. I'm starting to feel like an athlete. I can actually, my legs feel like they're getting smaller, or my pants are getting bigger. Maybe I stretched out my legs or something like that, but going in the right direction. And then what else? Yeah, food-wise, yesterday, 2,700 calories, but I didn't eat like badly. You know, it's just like a little bit, it just added up, but the weight's going down. So, and I have been doing some good workouts. So in the end of the day, it all seems to be working out. So anyway, let's see how the rest of the day progresses.
Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth. Everyone always keep falling in love again. What's wrong with them? I don't understand. Maybe it will pass by someone saying.
Just finished my ride, got her done. You can see here, this is dinner. Forgot to wear a bib. It looks like chocolate ice cream. Bad, Brian. Oh man, but you know what? You have a little ice cream after dinner and it gets you motivated to burn that ice cream off. I just quickly wanted to say that I had just one of my most awesome rides, and I think I mentioned that my pants felt loose. And so I put on these cycling shorts that I've worn for years and years and years. And it was like, they almost came off. I was like, what the heck? And then there's a pad in the middle, and I swear that the pad grew about 200%. I showed Alice, I was like, and she was laughing. So obviously something's happening with my legs, that at least they're getting thinner. And, you know, so I don't know, but just thought I would share that.
We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. Don't know if I can decipher how your mind works. Yeah, you leave me wondering what it's like to feel your skin. I will keep on trying till you give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more.
I just finished my run Friday. Supposed to be an off day, but I kind of moved everything, so it's kind of good. I've done Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday working out. Woke up a little bit heavier today, but it's definitely, I think, a direct result of me on my bike yesterday. I killed it, like really good. So retaining water. The one thing I notice is my stomach's getting flatter. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters, my beach body. Yeah, so it's Friday. What are we gonna do? I'll definitely be downstairs in the Pig and Whistle. I think I'm gonna start off with a Caesar, maybe some cocktails, that sort of thing. And I know it's gonna kill me, but life's worth living, and I am going down, I can feel it. So we'll see what happens. Friday, I'm now free, work is over, run is done. Windy as hell out there, but I got her done. Didn't want to, but got her done. All right, let's see what happens. All right, it's Saturday, and yeah, just took it easy. Had a bit of a late night last night, typical Friday. As you saw, like all kinds of little cocktails, you know, the pina coladas, the margaritas, you know, all those ladies drinks is I think what they refer to, and they're absolutely great. Today I took today off and made it a rest day. Had a good week so far, and I figured, you know, let it rest up a bit. So tomorrow, back on the horse, so to speak, food-wise. Again, having all that sugary drink on Friday night, you wake up and the extra carbs, they retain the water. So I think I was about 205 pounds today, which is better than what it was last week. But I'm probably sitting around 201, or no, 202, 203 is what my real weight is. Anyway, let's see what tomorrow brings. Okay, Sunday morning, just woke up, got good bed head. I've always been one of those people that have the hair that if it's too long, some people wake up and their hair looks the same. Mine is far from the same unless it's short. Anyway, dressed a little heavier. Gonna go for a bike ride. I've got my kind of sweatpants, long pants, double up. It's only about 14 degrees out. It's not super cold, but I'm a big baby, so I'm gonna dress for it. I've got a 2.5 hour bike ride and then a 30-minute brick run. So let's see how it goes.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. We don't need no can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon.
Just got back from my bike ride, did 2 hours, 40 minutes, just under 75K, I think 74.5K. Felt pretty good. Now it's off for, you can see I'm dressed up in my running wear, so it is off to do a run.
You know that I'ma keep it cool. With you I feel like breaking rules. On the edge, looking out with no parachute. You know I'm dreaming about us two, playing around without a clue. On the edge, leaning out. With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. With us it's all or nothing, but guess I need more of you. You say it during night, but in the morning you're just like...
All right, got the brick run done. Whew, so that is a total of 3 hours and 10 minutes of working out on Sunday. I don't know, what time is it? It's after 4 o'clock. Yeah, that clock's working. Yeah, what can I say? It was good. Glad to be done. A little bit of walking to keep the heart rate down. And Alice took off to get a roast. She said, what do you want for dinner? I go, you know what? I feel like a roast. Here she is now, pulling up in the car. Look at that. She's got our roast. We are at week 56. So let's take a look at where I was. So last week on Monday, I was 205. This week on Monday, 208, you know, coming off that weekend. Then 204.6, 202.6, 202.2. So starting to see some nice numbers in here. 204.6, 205.4, and 204.6. So if I was to guess, I'm probably sitting in around the 203.5, 204 real weight. calorie wise, I did pretty good this week. Monday 1800, and when you consider that I exercised 1600, so I think I did an hour and 40-minute run. Tuesday 2363, burnt 979 calories in training. 2737, 944 calories burnt. 2276, 658 calories burnt. 2640, did 548, and then Saturday was my blowout, 3200 calories, and I took an off day. And then yesterday, 2739, I burnt 2000 calories. So I did just over 3 hours of training, a 75 kilometer bike ride and a 5 kilometer run. Brick run is when you get off the bike, you run right away. So this is my week. I guess if there was takeaways from this week, I kept my calories fairly consistent. I worked out 6 out of 7 days and did some good training. So this is definitely going to help me for my half Ironman in August. The thing is the reason these are popping up, I eat sugar. That's the problem. Friday, I think it was, we're having cocktails, pina coladas, stuff like that. I'm kind of getting sick of the beer, if you can believe that. And so, the gut is, I wake up in the morning, I can tell from the sugar, I think carbs, the water, they tend to have you retain more water. So that's exactly what's happened there. So by and large, if I was to do anything a little different, I would probably like to keep my calories under 2000. And the training I'm really pleased with, so I'm not worried about that. And then of course, if I keep the calories and the training going, I'll have the weight. It's weird because my stomach is getting flatter. At least I really noticed that. So even though the weight's getting a little higher, and it's interesting too because we got our AstraZeneca shot and both Alice and I are losing inches. So maybe there's something to it that is causing some weight loss. And I think I've said before, if that's the case, I think I'd like to go in and get my vaccine every couple of weeks. Anyway, that's week 56. We're starting week 57 tomorrow. And away we go. Over and out, living pain. Have a good one. See you next week.